Welcome to Sunschool.
Let's not walk away.
A few kisses ago, I remember two distant bells, and the stars that fell like the rain and the blue. And the angels ask me to recall the thrill of it all. I will tell them I remember you.
Okay, so today we're at the farmers market today, and the local paramedics are here to teach us about CPR, and I'm going to get a lesson. Okay, let's see how it works. Right now I'm going to learn how to do CPR at the farmers market. This is going to be interesting.
All right, so I'm Mike. This is Emily. We're with the American Medical Response here in Stanislaus County. So today what we're doing is we're teaching what's called hands-only CPR. So what we used to teach is that you have to breathe into a person's mouth, but we no longer do that. So what we teach is when you see a person down, the first thing you want to do is go, hey, are you okay? Are you okay? If they don't wake up, you want to point to an adult or someone with a cell phone or a phone nearby and say, hey, you, call 911. And make sure they repeat that back going, what are you going to do for me? And they say, call 911. So what you're going to do is you're going to find the center of the chest. You're going to use the palm of your hand. You come down to the center, interlace your hands, and you're going to lean forward, and you want all your weight right on that center of the chest. You're going to push hard, and you're going to push fast. Everybody knows the song Baby Shark? Baby Shark is a perfect beat to go along with. And you're going to push hard and push fast until help arrives. So let's go ahead and do one round. You guys ready?
Yes.
Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark.
Okay.
That's all it takes to save a life.
Okay. Well, so what are some of the things that we should look out for? So after we do that set of compressions, then what should we look for as far as just signs on the person?
What we're teaching now is that you're going to continuously do that CPR until the person gains consciousness, or until an ambulance arrives. So before we used to teach look for breathing, we would stop every 2 minutes. Now you just want to continuously go until either the person wakes up or until help arrives. Because sometimes people would mistake that they regain consciousness or they may feel a pulse when sometimes they don't. So it's better to continue than it is to stop and the heart not perfuse anymore.
Okay, so then my next question is, if the person wakes up, because you know we've all seen the movies, right?
Absolutely.
So the person wakes up and they're like, and they're coughing and they're like, okay, and do we turn them to their side and say, okay, do you have anything
injured in their neck? Go ahead and roll them onto the left side, because if they were to throw up, they're not going to have that vomit come back in and choke on it. So you can take their hand and you can tuck it underneath and then bring their right leg up, and that helps from them from rolling.
To roll them onto their side. What was your name again, sir?
My name is Michael.
Michael. That's my husband's name. That's a good name.
It's the best name there is.
Yes, it is. What was your name?
Emily.
Emily, I love that. That's so feminine. Thank you both for your time.
Thank you.
I enjoyed learning today. Okay, I want to show you guys something people probably don't see too much of, which is organic cauliflower. Now we know it usually comes in white, but look at this. There's purple, green, and like an orange color. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. So this right now, I'm at the farm stand for Ledesma Farms. They're a local organic grower, and look at this produce right here. Just look at this. Let's just go around. Look at the carrots. Look at that, and the broccoli, and look at all of this greenery. Just quickly, just. Okay, and then come over here. Look at this.
The cauliflower, the green is
right here. Look at this. Isn't that awesome? Look at all this. I don't, you know, and I'm not even sure what this one is. What is this? It's like some type of squash. Okay. Look at the Brussels sprouts and the potatoes and the shallots. Look at that. That looks awesome. I'm so glad I came today because now we're going to get some really, really good vegetables.
Here comes the sun. I say it's
Okay, so now I'm here at a local artisan soap maker, and this lady makes her own soaps, which is really important. Did you guys know that you could make your own soaps and your own essential oils and things like that for your well-being? You don't have to go to a store. And sometimes when you go to a store and you buy these things in a store, there may be things in there or ingredients in there that you don't know what they are, like artificial dyes and things like this. So this is why learning how to make your own products is so essential, and this is what you can help teach young people. So if you have this skill, essentially that is homeschooling. Teach your children how to do this. Okay, so for instance, look at this. Look at this pumpkin spice, okay? It's an artisan soap and it's handcrafted in Turlock, California, which is local. Okay, so straight from the maker, from her hands, straight to the consumer. Look at this. Look at what's in here. Cinnamon, ginger, clove, nutmeg, cocoa butter, castor oil. These are all things we know and understand, right? Look at this. And there's different body oils. Ooh, and look, come this way. There's different candles and body scrubs and lip balm. And did you know when it comes to lip balm, people don't think about this, but when you're putting it on your lips, we start licking our lips, so essentially we're eating it too. So that's why the more natural it is, the better. So, you know what? I think I'm going to do a little shopping and then we're going to go see some other places. Okay, so now another thing that I think is really important for and beneficial for children to know is about how waste works. Okay, so you know that the city of Modesto has a composting program. So if you have a green can in your backyard, let me show you what happens with that waste when the city of Modesto takes that green can off of your property. Let's go right here. So see right here. Go right here. This is stage one. This is when they pick it up and you see what it says here. Look at the sign here. See the sign? So it starts off here in stage one. Okay, and this is what the waste usually looks like. This is what we put in our green can, right? And then let's bring it over here to stage two. And by month 3, they'll grind and blend and water and mix and aerate weekly. This is what the city does, okay? And it starts looking like this. It starts breaking down. And then stage 3, by month 6 through 9, here's your finished compost, and they have dark soil amendment with an earth type smell. Isn't that awesome? And so this is important for people to know. So if you want to create your own composting, you can also do this at home. But if you don't want to take that step, you are helping out by putting those materials in the green can and letting the city create some more good earth. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so I just learned something new and I think that's so exciting, and that's basically what homeschooling all about. Today at this farmer's market, there's so much to see and so much for children to learn. Number one, not only did I just learn CPR, which is really cool, but there's so many farmers here, jewelry makers, pastry makers, and the children can learn that you don't just find your food in a farmer's or in a supermarket, but actually it comes from the ground and farmers help grow it and they bring it here. So we can cut out the middleman and just come right to this farmer's market and see how all of that works. So.